Shinde and Fadnavis have won their first big test. BJP's Rahul Narvekar won the Speaker's election. He defeated Maha Aghadi's Ranjan Salvi. The ruling bench got 164 votes, while opposition got 107 votes. Jai Bhagwani, Jai Shivaji chants echoed in assembly after Rahul's win. BJP workers celebrated after Rahul Narvekar's win. 7 NCP MLAs skipped the crucial speaker vote, of which 2 MLAs, Nawab Malik and Anil Deshmukh, are in jail, but 5 others stayed away from voting. After the win, Chief Minister Eknath Shinde said he never wanted anything. However, it was his destiny to become the Chief Minister. Floor test will take place tomorrow. Sena leader Uddhav Thackeray took a jibe at rebels and said even Ajmal Kasa did not get this much security. Speaker election win is now crucial for Shinde Fadnavis. Speaker role is key in disqualification move. He will also decide the fate of Shinde Sena rebels and whips by rival Sena factions. Our reporter will be joining us in just about 10 moments from now, but these are celebrations in Colaba after Rahul Narvekar was declared the Speaker of the Maharashtra Assembly. Sweets getting distributed. He enjoys a lot of support in the Colaba Assembly. You can see the celebrations in full swing because Rahul Narvekar is now the Speaker of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. So sweets are getting distributed. Everyone thoroughly enjoying right there and celebrating this Rahul Narvekar winning the election, the Speaker's election, 164 in favor of Rahul Narvekar. And for Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis, this is a good win in the semi-final match, I must say. The finals are tomorrow, when the floor test will really take place. 2 members from the Shinde camp have already gone back to the Uddhav camp. Lots seem to be resting on whether 2 or 3 more go back or not. All right, live visuals coming in. Rahul Narvekar flanked by Devendra Fadnavis in your frame and Eknath Shinde also in the frame. Rahul Narvekar elected as the Speaker of Maharashtra Assembly. In fact, I spoke to him before he actually went in for that election. I spoke to him. He said he's very confident. He said the majority is with them, and he said he's extremely confident of that win. He was confident even before he went in, and you saw the numbers speak for itself. You have Rahul Narvekar, who enjoys a lot of popularity in Colaba. And now he's the Speaker of the Maharashtra Assembly. Mustafa is now joining us for the very latest. Mustafa, what's going on right there in Maharashtra? Semi-finals definitely through. They won the semi-finals, entered the finals. A lot depends on what happens tomorrow, given the fact that 2 members of the Shinde camp have gone to the Uddhav camp already. Question arising on whether, what if 2 more want to jump ship to Uddhav camp? But the only saving grace here is Rahul Narvekar as the Speaker now, because you have him right there and he can take a decision on the disqualification of the MLAs too, Mustafa.
Well, of course, yes. But if you look at the numbers which stand with the BJP and the Shinde camp, what remains as an issue is the 10th schedule, which says that Eknath Shinde camp has to merge with some political party or they have to give resignation from their MLA seat. Both of the options Eknath Shinde camp has not utilized, hoping that Supreme Court will give them acceptation as a separate party within Shiv Sena. So that is something which will go for the legal issue, and it will come out on the 11th of July when the court takes up this issue. But as of now, if you talk about the government in Maharashtra, it seems clear that the BJP and Eknath Shinde camp have formed a government, and given the numbers they have at this point of time, it looks like tomorrow in the floor test also they will win this pair. So you can see that the smiling face of Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, BJP MLA from Colaba, Rahul Narvekar, now Speaker of the Assembly, and there are other MLAs from the BJP who are present. So you can clearly see that after 2.5–3 years, the BJP claims that the mandate which they had got has now successfully resulted in they forming a government, and which seems very sure as of now. You can see Chief Minister Eknath Shinde is also present, and they are congratulating Rahul Narvekar for his election as the Speaker of the Maharashtra Assembly, and this will go a long way in this entire race of proving the majority. And whenever the issue of suspension of Shiv Sena MLAs has to be decided, Rahul Narvekar will clearly be playing an important role. So here you see Rahul Narvekar, he is present, and he basically has gone inside now, but the BJP has their speaker now, and it really changes a lot of things in the Maharashtra Assembly as it stands. 164 votes is what Rahul Narvekar got today. We'll have to wait and see what happens then. Rise by. So you can see Samajwadi Party MLAs, Rais Sheikh and Abu Asim Azmi also present here. And Rais, we just want to know from you, you remained absent today. What was the strategy of Samajwadi Party?
It is very simple. It is very simple that if Shiv Sena goes the Hindutva way, we will equally oppose Shiv Sena.
What Rais Sheikh is saying is that on the last day of the cabinet, they made Aurangabad as Sambhaji, hence they changed the stand. Yes, here.
लेगी तो समाजवादी पार्टी उसका उतना ही विरोध करेगी जितना बीजेपी का करती है. आज हमने अपना विरोध जताया. जिस तरह से सम्माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी, माजी मुख्यमंत्री जी उद्धव जी ठाकरे, इन्होंने आखिरी अपनी कैबिनेट में औरंगाबाद और उस्मानाबाद का नाम चेंज किया, उसका निषेध करने के लिए हमने आज जो है एब्सटेन किया है वोटिंग से. ना हम शिवसेना के साथ रहे, ना ही हम बीजेपी के साथ.
सर, आपके साथ बाकी लोगों ने भी वोट नहीं किया है, कुछ लोग अनुपस्थित रहे. क्या इसका अलग-अलग कारण है, व्यक्तिगत कारण है या पॉलिटिकल कारण?
नहीं, मुझे दूसरों के कारण नहीं मालूम. हमने अनुपस्थिति नहीं दिखाई. हम हाउस में गए, हाउस में रह के जनाब अबू आसिम आजमी साहब ने अपनी बात रखी. ये इम्पोर्टेंट है, रिकॉर्ड पे आया है कि शिवसेना का हमने.
All right, visuals coming in right there. Show of strength of the Shinde camp right there on your screens. Rahul Narvekar, the Speaker of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, on the left-hand side of your screens. Eknath Shinde, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Fadnavis, on the right-hand side of Rahul Narvekar. You can see these live visuals that are coming in from Mumbai. Rahul Narvekar elected, 164 votes in favor of Rahul Narvekar. He's now the Speaker. This also is a semi-final win for the Shinde camp and Bharatiya Janata Party. The floor test is tomorrow. A lot depends on how many of these rebel MLAs will go back to the Uddhav camp, because 2 have already gone back to the Uddhav camp. But the Speaker role is going to be key in the disqualification move. So they seem to be not walking on eggshells, and they seem to be safe at this point of time, because it is Rahul Narvekar who is going to be deciding the fate of Shiv Sena, Shinde Sena, I beg your pardon, rebels, and whips by rival Sena factions as well. So Maharashtra getting a new speaker. This is going to augur down very well for the newly appointed government. Abu Azam Azmi giving out a reaction.
सुधर जाऊंगा, समझे कि नहीं. अब मैं वो मेरी जो आइडियोलॉजी थी छोड़ करके मैं सेक्युलर.
There was a reaction that was coming in from Abu Azam Azmi. Right there, we'll get you that reaction. Remember, he has not voted, he abstained from the Samajwadi Party. 2 members of the Samajwadi Party abstained from voting. Listen in to what Abu Azam Azmi has to say.
सैनिकों ने, बाला साहब ने बाबरी मस्जिद को तोड़ा, हमें गर्व है. एक तरफ सेकुलरिज्म, एक तरफ ये बात हमने बर्दाश्त किया. हमको समझाया गया कि भाई जाने दो, बीजेपी ना आने पाए. जाते जाते फिर इन्होंने औरंगाबाद, उस्मानाबाद का नाम चेंज किया. मुझे बताएं क्यों चेंज किया, क्या वजह हो सकती है. अगर ये कहते हैं कि औरंगजेब रहमतुल्लाह अलैह गलत राजा थे, उनकी लड़ाई संभाजी से हुई थी. अरे ये लड़ाई राज्य की लड़ाई थी, मुस्लिम हिंदू की लड़ाई नहीं थी. ये राजकाज की लड़ाई थी, सियासी लड़ाई थी, राजनीतिक लड़ाई थी. और ऐसी लड़ाइयां बहुत हुई हैं, लेकिन जानबूझकर के मुसलमानों को अलग थलग करने की, और खासतौर से देख रहा हूं बीजेपी और शिवसेना उद्धव ठाकरे साहब ने, और अभी तो ये भी आगे, शिंदे साहब भी आगे, होड़ लगी कि कौन सबसे बड़ा हिंदुत्व है. अरे हिंदुत्व गलत चीज नहीं है, लेकिन नफरत फैलाना गलत है.